Yeah, I know, it's another MTV video, and yeah, this one's kind of old, but I mean, I didn't really get a chance to talk about this one before, and I doubt any of you are coming to my videos to get the latest on current events. So, you know what? To hell with it. I'm gonna do this one. Should be fun.
MTV News asked us to explain why there isn't a Men's History Month.
Maybe MTV should ask you, do you know what sarcasm is? Because almost every guy who asks, why is there a Men's History Month, doesn't really want a Men's History Month.
Because if there's one thing important to do during Women's History Month, it's talk about men.
You know, you just strike me as the type of girl that if you had your birthday on Christmas, no one would be allowed to celebrate Christmas. You'd be like, no, it's Priya's birthday today, and F you if you try to celebrate Christmas. There is no such thing as Christmas, only Priya Day. Not to mention the fact that Christmas is way more popular and more important than your birthday. No, it's gotta be Priya Day because you're a special snowflake.
Gentlemen.
Assume gender female.
We think you're great. Women's History Month.
In case I missed something here, isn't the whole Women's History Month the whole validation ribbon, you're not really that important kind of consolation prize? Could be wrong.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous. Why? You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
Isn't about taking away.
Literally, what the fuck are they trying to do? It's like they're trying to gaslight guys. They're purposely just trying to grind their gears.
Anything for men, okay? I wouldn't dream of it. How dare I?
And on top of that, what is with this narrative that, you know, guys have this big pile of mind that they're sitting around whenever a woman comes near to maybe scratch a little crumb away from them, they growl at them like some sort of rabid dog or something, trying to protect what's theirs, quote unquote. I mean, if anything, the people who are known for being incredibly desperate and clinging on to things that they really don't have any authority to do so, that's feminist, man.
You know those conversations you have with your dad or your grandfather about how you weren't allowed to do things because of your gender?
Nope, I'm a guy. Me and my dad don't have conversations. We just go fishing and we stare forward and we don't talk to each other.
Or that you were denied a promotion at work because you weren't wearing that hot skirt? No?
Hey, how about you were denied a promotion at work because someone in the office labeled you creepy for no reason? You know, you don't get a lot of that drama, do you, ladies? You don't get the, he's creepy, but I don't know why. Let's not promote him ever. And also, let's look for ways to throw him on the bus at any opportunity. You know, you don't have it that bad. If you can wear a freaking skirt, and by wearing that skirt you get a promotion, that's one more thing a woman can do that a man can't. So, you know, good for you. I'm sure that is a whole chapter in the book of Women's History Month. The hot skirt.
You mean there hasn't been a systemic oppression of men for thousands of years?
So there isn't a group of women blaming you for what you did before you were born? Huh.
Oh, that's right, it's women.
And so some people thought it'd be nice to have a month
To celebrate all the awesome things that women have done for themselves and for the world.
Oh, come on, you're selling yourself short. Women are a lot more efficient than men. I'm sure all of your achievements could be wrapped up in half a month.
Like you probably don't know who Eileen Collins is.
I barely know who Eileen Collins is.
Oh my God, you don't know about this one woman who did this thing in this industry that you don't work in. You misogynistic asshole.
Or Mary Lou Williams. To be honest, I'm having trouble understanding
Okay, Mary Lou Williams. Again, where are you pulling these people out of your ass? If you wanted to talk about some sort of famous female musician, there are plenty of them. Don't pretend like all men don't know about famous female musicians. Even if you want to talk about a jazz singer, you could have talked about, I don't know, Ella Fitzgerald or something like that. I mean, people might know who she is. That would ruin your stupid narrative, wouldn't it?
Understanding why anyone would want a Men's History Month. I think this whole country is a celebration of the phallus.
Oh, don't let that one get by you. Yes, she did say this whole country is the celebration of the phallus. And another thing, you know what really bugs me is there's women out there who are speaking about feminism and they think we're living in ancient Rome. That was the country that celebrated the phallus. It was the Romans. It wasn't us. You know, maybe the Greeks too. I mean, the Greeks still do it. Wasn't their Olympic mascot some sort of phallus man dancing around? Man, that shit was weird, man. But it's not America. America doesn't celebrate the phallus. When is the last time you saw someone walking around with a t-shirt with a picture of a phallus on?
It's like we celebrate so many dudes that we're running out of dudes to celebrate.
Well, there is like 7,000 years of recorded history. Maybe there are a lot of dudes. It's like saying, oh my gosh, we've got so many books, we don't even have room for any more books.
Now we've moved on to the dudes that are kind of D-bags.
Are you really that stupid? Do you think people are mining new people to celebrate as historical figures? You reach the point of historical fame. You don't retroactively get reinserted when a quota isn't met. People fall out of historic notary, but they don't get reinserted because guys need that boost to their self-esteem. They're famous because they did shit. That's why they're famous.
Christopher Columbus was literally a genocidal pimp who couldn't read a map, and now 6-year-olds sing songs about him in school.
And why do I get the sense that this whole genocidal pimp thing floats your boat? I don't know, it's something in the intonation of the way you said it, but it's almost like you're bragging about this bad boy that you're into. Oh my gosh, he's literally a genocidal murderer pimp. I can't wait for my parents to meet him.
Where's my song? I've done better than him, and I ain't done much, but I've never genocided.
Wait a second. This I didn't notice until a little bit later. Why on earth is she pointing right at me when I'm watching this video? You know it's for men. It's why is there no Men's History Month? She's pointing right at me. I never genocided. What the literal fuck are you trying to say about me, lady?
Meanwhile, people probably can't name the 3 women that started Black Lives Matter.
Nope, you got me. Can't name a single one of those people. But I'm sure they're all just really lovely individuals.
Which is one of the most important movements of our lifetime.
You see, this right here, this is what is proof of why Black Lives Matter is actually so awful. And it's because all of the full force, all the weight of the media and MTV and everything was behind this stupid movement. Even before they knew what was going on, they were behind it. They wanted to jump on the bandwagon. They wanted to be cool. MTV claims that it's the arbiter of what's cool. They can tell everyone what is important, what's not. They're in touch with the kids. And I have a theory that they went out and hired as many people involved with Black Lives Matter as they could because they thought this was the new thing. This was the new it. This was the new awesome, cool thing that was going on. And now their entire company is going to complete shit because no one in that feminist intersectional movement is doing anything except for cranking out these stupid ass videos every single day and patting themselves on the back.
So a Men's History Month would be a little redundant, you know, like celebrating Fireworks Day on the 4th of July or Food Day on Thanksgiving.
Or retards on Feminist Day.
Or men on President's Day.
Or men on President's Day. It's your fucking fault that there's no women president yet. You should feel ashamed of yourself, you men bastards.
There's still institutionalized sexism that prevents us from achieving or even earning the same amount as a man.
You know what, I'm not even going to go in wages versus earnings here. That statistic just needs to die. No one who's credible even believes that anymore, and yet here you are saying it's a freaking fact. It's not a fact. You need to realize that if you want to earn as much as a man, why don't you do as good a job as a man? Why don't you pick the same major as a man? Why don't you work the same hours as a man?
If you become president, will a woman make the same as a man?
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
So if you do all those things, you'll probably even earn more than a man, because what the statistics say is that women earn more than men before they get married and before they have kids. So right when they come out of college, they're actually earning more than men. They decide that, you know what, maybe money isn't the key to happiness. I'm not going to argue with that. I don't think money's the be-all and end-all of anything either, but you have to realize that men earn more because they're out earning more. They're away from their families so they can earn more. They take risks. They do dangerous jobs so they can earn more, so they can help people that they love. That's how they express their love. Ever think of that? Why don't you try being feminine instead of a bad copy of a man?
Yeah, that's a superb disguise. It's fooling everybody.
Why try to win in a game that you're going to lose at? Men are better men than women are.
It's insane. And frankly, I mean, I think that there's so much more that we can do.
I'm going to cut you off there. I think we got what we need. Thank you so much.
What?
That should have happened like 2 minutes ago.
These girls are crazy, just